Lecture 12481, Reconciling with My Father After His Passing.
I am aware that even after death of a parent, we remain connected to them. When my father passed away, unfortunately, we weren't on good terms, and since then I have carried pain in my heart. Master, please teach me how I can reconcile with my father so that I can put the past behind us.
It is not possible to break the bond among direct descendants. It's not possible. Between husband and wife, it is possible, but not between parents and children. It's an unbreakable bond. You cannot break the connection with your parents, as this bond was ordained by heaven. While a husband is someone you have met here on earth and together have formed a relationship that we can end, the relationship between parents and children is created by the divine. In the face of a relationship established by God, nothing can be done to break it. But we need to study the law of nature in order to be aware of the underlying principles. Blood ties between parents and children cannot be broken. Do you know why you had conflicts in your relationship with your father? Because the quality of your energy and outlook on life was very different. Furthermore, your father interfered in your life too much. Moreover, he tried to block the path you wanted to take. Gradually, the relationship got tangled up. Despite your studies and knowledge, you couldn't solve the conflicts with him because you didn't receive the knowledge necessary to live rightly. Now that you are studying Jeongbuk, little by little, you can understand many things, thinking, oh, if I only had more awareness, we wouldn't have argued, and I would not have created difficulties for my parents. It was you who created those difficulties. Why? Who was the most evolved between you two?
It was me.
If you are younger, you are naturally more evolved since you have a higher level of quality energy than your parents had in their time period. This is why you should have been the more understanding one toward them, but your development was not yet sufficient. You kept arguing, and your father died without you being able to resolve your entanglements. However, you can still tell him, Dad, I'm sorry. I have only now discovered and am studying the law of nature, and by doing so, I am aware of my wrongdoings. I'm really sorry. You can say something like this. You will reach a point where you will feel the need to tell him this because you will feel your father by your side. You are a person that has a pure and highly sensitive soul. Maybe you won't be able to see it with your eyes, but surely you will be able to perceive it. So you can tell him with a smile, Dad, I'm sorry. From now on, let's study together. Absolutely every entanglement with your father will be unraveled. Parents become free from their resentment when a son who understands his mistakes apologizes, and vice versa. This happens precisely thanks to the indestructible bond of their bloodline. But it is necessary that from one side or the other, someone takes the first step and apologizes. According to nature's law of 3 to 7, the one who has committed the greater misdeeds must take the first step. In this specific case, you bear 70% of the blame while your father bears 30%, and for this reason, you should apologize, thus embracing him so that everything can be unraveled. You discovered Jeongbuk in order to resolve the issues with your father. You should start by saying, Dad, I'm really very sorry and thank you. Remember to say this every once in a while, and your life will start flowing differently. When knots are untangled, the difficulties of life easily unravel. Your father was also an extraordinary person, so hurry up and unlock the chains.
I feel my heart opening up now.
Your father would like to help you in your life. He is close to you now, but he cannot do anything until you release your resentment. After understanding this, you will receive a great blessing from heaven. Together you will accomplish a great mission. When you understand your misdeeds and make amends, the knots will unravel immediately. This is the greatest gift you can receive, so don't worry.